You need to understand something today. Your journey has never been ordinary. The battles you fought were not random. The storms you survived were not coincidences, and the victories you are about to see will not be accidental. There has been a divine eye on you from the beginning, watching, shaping, and preparing you. While others questioned why life was so hard for you, heaven was simply writing a story that only the chosen could live through. And you are one of them. Think about the nights you laid awake, wondering if it was worth it. Think about the moments you felt forgotten, overlooked, left behind. What you didn't know then is that silence does not mean absence. Delay does not mean denial. Every tear you cried watered a seed that is now breaking through the ground. Every sacrifice you made, every moment you stayed faithful when it made no sense, none of it was wasted. You were being refined, not rejected. You were being set apart, not abandoned. That's why certain things didn't work out for you like they did for others. It wasn't your path. That's why certain people had to leave. They couldn't go where you're going. That's why you faced storms that would have destroyed someone else. Because you were never built to break, and now the shift begins. Doors are about to open that no one can shut. Blessings are about to locate you that you didn't even pray for. Opportunities are coming that you once thought were impossible. This is your season of visible reward. This is when what was promised in secret shows up in public. Not because of luck, not because of chance, but because you endured, because you stayed, because you refused to quit. So lift your head, walk like someone who carries favor, speak like someone who has already won, live like someone whose name is written in victory. You are not forgotten, you are not average, you are not just another person. You are one of them, the chosen, the marked, the rewarded. And nothing on earth can stop what heaven has already declared over your life. There is a reason you survived storms others drowned in. There is a reason doors opened for you when you thought you'd be locked out forever. This is not random. It's a mark, a seal, a sign that you have been chosen for something greater. You have to understand, nothing in your life has been wasted. Every pain, every rejection, every time you were pushed aside was all a part of a bigger plan. You didn't endure those nights of despair for nothing. You didn't get back up after being knocked down for no reason. There was always a greater hand guiding you, shaping you, preparing you for what is coming next. You didn't just make it through by luck. You made it through because you were meant to. Think about the storms you have faced, not small inconveniences, but storms that would have destroyed someone else. Storms that tried to tear you apart mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You've been through moments where you felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders. Times when people you trusted turned their backs, when everything you planned fell apart, when it felt like nothing was working in your favor, and yet here you are. You are not only standing, you are stronger than you've ever been. That strength didn't come from comfort, it came from struggle. It came from refusing to quit when quitting felt easier. It came from surviving what was meant to destroy you. There's a reason for that kind of survival. People who are chosen are not given easy roads. They are given difficult paths because their destiny is different. Ordinary lives don't produce extraordinary outcomes. The ones who are marked for something greater often endure the deepest pain. Not because they are cursed, but because they are being carved into vessels that can hold blessings others cannot carry. You've been tested not to be broken, but to be proven. And whether you see it or not, you've already been proven. The fact that you are here, breathing, fighting, standing, that's proof. When you thought you couldn't go on, you still did. When life told you to stay down, you got up again. That resilience is not normal. It's divine. It's evidence that you have been chosen for something higher. There's a reason why some things didn't take you out. There's a reason why, despite everything, you still have a spark inside you. because there is more ahead for you than what you've left behind. There is reward attached to your endurance, harvest attached to your perseverance. You didn't go through fire to come out empty-handed. You came through fire so you could shine brighter. And now, as you stand at this point in your life, you need to realize that all those storms, all those struggles, have not just shaped you. They have positioned you for opportunities that will recognize your strength, positioned you for blessings that match the level of pain you've endured, positioned you for a future that will make sense of the past. Nothing about your journey has been accidental. You've been walking a path designed specifically for you, and though it was hard, it was worth it. Because soon, the doors that once stayed shut will open effortlessly. The places you were once rejected will call you back in. The situations that once broke you will no longer have power over you. And when that happens, you will realize why you had to go through what you did. It was all preparation for this moment. You are not just a survivor, you are one of them. The few who are chosen, refined, and rewarded. The world may not understand how you made it, but you'll know. It was never random. It was always destiny. Look back at the times you cried in silence, thinking no one saw you. Look back at the moments when you wanted to quit, but somehow found the strength to take one more step. Those weren't accidents. Those were tests. And now, the tests have become testimonies. The pain has become proof. You've been forged in fire, and those who are forged in fire do not leave empty-handed. Think about those nights when you buried your face in your hands, when the world seemed deaf to your prayers. You thought no one noticed. You thought no one cared. But every tear you shed was counted. Every silent scream was heard. There were times you walked through darkness so thick you couldn't see your own hand in front of you. Yet you kept walking. There were days when disappointment sat heavy on your chest, when it felt like everything you tried crumbled in your grasp. But still, you tried again. You didn't see it then, but each of those moments was shaping you into someone unshakable. Strength is not built in comfort. It's built in those unseen battles, the kind no one applauds you for, the kind no one knows you fought. While others only see who you are now, they have no idea what it took to stand here. They don't know about the nights you whispered, "I can't do this anymore," and still got up the next morning. They don't know about the sacrifices you made, the dreams you let go of, the wounds you hid behind a smile. Those things weren't meaningless. They were molding you into someone who can carry greatness. Tests are never meant to destroy you. They are meant to reveal you. And what they revealed is that you are stronger than you ever believed. There's a resilience inside you that refuses to be broken. Life tried to crush you, but you became uncrushable. It tried to silence you, but you became louder in your determination. It tried to end you, but you are still here, living proof that what was meant to harm you only prepared you, and that preparation has purpose. You didn't go through all of this to end up empty. You didn't suffer silently just to fade into the background. Everything you endured has a reward attached to it. When you kept walking in the dark, you proved you could handle the light. When you kept going with nothing in your hand, you proved you could be trusted with overflow. When you stayed faithful in lack, you qualified yourself for abundance. Now comes the shift. The tests are turning into testimonies before your very eyes. What you thought would break, you will soon become the story that inspires others. What you thought was loss will reveal itself as a setup. You are stepping into a season where the unseen struggles will meet undeniable victory. And when people ask how you made it, you'll know. It wasn't by chance. It was because you were chosen to endure what others could not. So hold your head high. Stop downplaying your journey. Stop apologizing for surviving. You've paid a price that only the chosen pay, and now the harvest is coming. You are not here by accident. You are here because you were forged in fire, and those who come through the flames never come through empty. You are one of them, the few who stood when others fell, the few who kept going when everything said stop, the few who will now see the reward of a faith that refused to die. Not everyone receives this kind of favor. Some try to earn it, some try to fake it, but you were set apart. Your scars are not punishments. They're evidence. Evidence that you endured, that you believed when everything screamed at you to give up. You've been rewarded not because life was easy, but because you stood when others fell. Every scar on your heart tells a story. Some are from battles no one else knew you were fighting. Some are from people you loved who turned away. Some are from dreams that died in your hands, leaving you to wonder why you even dared to hope. And yet, here you are. Those scars could have turned you bitter, but they didn't. They could have made you give up, but they didn't. They could have closed your heart completely, but instead they carved it into something stronger, deeper, and more unshakable. When people look at you now, they might see confidence, strength, or peace, but they do not see the nights when you fought for every breath. They do not see how many times you almost let go. They do not see the weight you carried silently while smiling at the world. But heaven saw it all, and those scars you carry are not marks of shame. They are seals of survival. Proof that no matter what tried to bury you, you rose. Proof that when you had nothing left but faith, faith was enough. Being set apart is never comfortable. It means walking roads most people don't understand. It means losing things you thought you couldn't live without. It means standing alone when it would have been easier to follow the crowd, and maybe you questioned it. Maybe you asked, why me? Why do I have to go through this? Why can't my life be simple like theirs? But you didn't see what was being built in you. Simplicity cannot produce strength like yours. Ease cannot forge courage like yours. Comfort cannot birth faith like yours. You were being prepared for a life far beyond the ordinary, and preparation always comes with pain. This is why favor feels different for you. Others might chase it, manipulate for it, try to buy it. But your favor is unearned. It's not something you fought to get. It's something you fought to keep. Life tried to take it from you, but couldn't. Your trials only made it stronger, and that's why not everyone can receive what you are about to receive, because what's coming to you isn't cheap, it's costly. It was paid for in tears, in perseverance, in wounds that healed over time. It carries weight because you carry weight. Understand this. Every rejection was redirection. Every loss was alignment. Every scar was a stamp of authenticity that you are one of them. The few chosen to carry what others cannot handle. You've proven yourself in the unseen places. You've stayed true when no one was watching. You've kept moving when it felt like no one cared. That's why the blessings that are coming will not be ordinary. They will be undeniable. They will silence every doubt, answer every question, and reveal why your journey had to be the way it was. And when those blessings arrive, you will see that they do not erase your scars. They honor them. Your scars will become your crown. People will look at you and wonder how you did it, and you will know. It wasn't about strength alone. It was about purpose. You didn't survive to just say you made it. You survived to show that what tries to break, you cannot stop what is destined for you. So stop hiding what you've been through. Stop being ashamed of where you've been. Your scars are proof you were chosen, proof you didn't quit, proof that favor lives on you, proof that you are set apart for something extraordinary, and that's why your story isn't over. The best chapters are still ahead. The pain was real, but so is the promise, and soon the world will see what heaven has always known. You are one of them, and nothing can take that away, and now comes the moment where everything shifts. Blessings that were delayed are about to arrive. Opportunities you thought you missed are circling back. This isn't luck, it's divine recompense. The reward was written with your name on it long before you even knew what to ask for. Stand tall, because you are not just anyone. You are one of them, and the world is about to see why. For so long, it felt like you were waiting endlessly. You kept showing up. You kept doing what was right. You kept holding on when everything around you was telling you to let go. You planted seeds that took years to grow. You invested time, effort, and faith into places that didn't show results right away. And maybe at times you wondered if it was all worth it. Maybe you even thought you missed your moment, that life had passed you by. But what you didn't see was that the delay wasn't denial. It was preparation. The timing of heaven is perfect, and now that timing is turning in your favor. What's coming isn't small, it's not partial. It's not just enough to get by. What's coming is overflow. It's restoration. It's everything you lost coming back multiplied. This is the season where what was whispered in private will be shouted in public. The opportunities you thought were gone forever are about to return, but this time you'll be ready for them. The doors that closed on you before will open, but this time you'll walk through with wisdom and strength you didn't have then. You see, when you go through years of struggle, you learn to value what's real. You stop chasing what's temporary. You stop begging for what isn't meant for you. And that's exactly why you're about to receive what is truly yours. It's not just a blessing, it's the right blessing. The kind that doesn't fall apart. The kind that lasts. The kind that changes everything. There will be people who look at your rise and call it sudden, but you will know it wasn't sudden at all. It was years in the making. It was every lonely night, every silent prayer, every battle fought when no one was watching. What's about to happen is simply the unveiling of what was always meant for you. You've been hidden, but you were never forgotten. You've been tested, but you were never abandoned. And now the reward is stepping into the light. Prepare yourself, because the very places where you were overlooked will celebrate you. The very situations that tried to break you will serve as the foundation for your triumph. The very people who doubted you will witness what faith, endurance, and divine favor can do. This isn't revenge, it's justice. It's the restoration of everything you paid for in pain, so don't shrink back. Don't apologize for what's coming. You've earned this not by chance, but by endurance. This is the season where your name will be called in rooms you haven't even entered yet. This is where doors will open that you didn't even knock on. This is where blessings will chase you down because destiny is finally catching up with you. Walk into it boldly. Speak as if it's already here. Live as though the promise is unfolding before your very eyes, because it is. This is your moment, your shift, your appointed time. And when the world sees what's about to happen for you, they will understand what you've always known deep inside. You were never ordinary. You were never forgotten. You were chosen. You are one of them, the ones marked for a reward so undeniable that no one can take the credit but the one who gave it.